All right, good afternoon or good morning. Again, here from Fire Lake Ball Fields here in Shawnee, Oklahoma. Thank you. We're getting ready for Oklahoma Drive to take on Oklahoma Arrows 2011 here at the 14B 4-game guarantee March B-level ring showdown. Oklahoma Drive picked up a win in their first contest against Oklahoma Bombers Gold 2011 by a score of 3-1, and now look to win Pool C if they can defeat Oklahoma Arrows. Only 3 teams in this bracket, or in this pool. Oklahoma Drive being the only 14B team. Everybody else is a 13B team. With a win in this contest against Oklahoma Arrows, that would place Oklahoma Drive in a contest at 6 p.m. tonight. Only one contest tonight if they win this one. With a loss, technically they could be anywhere from second to, at this point with a loss, anything's up in play at that point. So we just know that with a win, they will be in first place and play a 6 o'clock contest and only play one game. So let's win this, go to the gold bracket, and only play one. Drive's going to be the visiting team in this contest. And the starting lineup is the same as last game. Bella batting first, Brecken batting second, Tessa bats third, Izzy bats fourth, Tinley bats fifth, Kinley bats sixth, Jordan bats seventh, Natalie bats eighth, Mia bats ninth, Bella Kay bats 10th, and Helena bats 11th. We're going to get started here. First pitch to Bella. That's an ease for a strike. And we're underway. For the next 57 minutes, sit back, relax, and enjoy this segment of the Oklahoma Drive. It's time to drive. Bella facing an 0-1 count. Hits the ball on the ground to third, who picks it up, throws it to first for the out, one away. So Bella grounds out for the first out of the inning. That brings up Brecken. First pitch to Brecken out of the strike zone. It's 1-0. Next pitch to Brecken. Also out of strike zone, 2-0. Drive needs to keep their hot bats going. They made a lot of good contact in that contest. 3-0 to Brecken. She's way ahead. A 4-pitch walk to Brecken puts her aboard with only one away, and Tessa coming to the plate. Tessa comes to the plate. Down low, Brecken's able to steal second base easily on the ball that was in the turf. 1-0. Nice stolen base by Brecken. So Tessa waiting on something she could drive with now Brecken in scoring position. It's 1-0. Hit on the ground. In the hole. Stopped by the second baseman who can't pick it up. That's an infield single for Tessa. Brecken's able to advance to third. And Tessa's doing a whale of inside-out hitting today. She's now at first with Brecken at third. Izzy coming to the plate with only one down. First pitch up the middle for a hit. That's going to bring in Brecken. Tessa's going to second. That's an RBI single. And it's now 1-0 drive here in the top of the first inning. So Tinley comes to the plate with Tessa at second. Izzy at first. First pitch up and outside. It's 1-0. Drive looking to get more runs on the board here early in the first inning against this Oklahoma Arrows squad. 1-0. Foul to the backstop. It's now 1-1.
Okay, we can eat you, baby. Let's go.
Inside, almost hits her. It's 2-1. So this is the second of Oklahoma Drive's 2 pool play games. And then they get a break. We'll see how soon they got to be back. That's down low. It's 3-1. So Tinley way ahead in the count, 3-1. Tessa at second, Izzy at first. Only one down still. Up high, and that's ball 4. So the bases are now loaded for Kinley, who made some very hard contact in the last contest. And the Oklahoma Arrows coach wants time. We're going to take it with him. This is Oklahoma Drive, 2K10 softball. Conference at the mound breaks up. And we have Kinley at the plate looking to drive in more runs. Drive already up 1-0. Now looking to put a lot more on the board. First pitch swung on, hit in the right field. That's going to drop for a nope. It's going to be caught. Tessa's going to come in. Tessa was at third and should have been tagging. There's no reason that she shouldn't be across home plate at this point. So that's an out, but I am not happy with my daughter at third base. There's no reason she needed to be anywhere other than on the bag tagging for that ball. If it drops, she's in. If it's caught, she's in. 2 away. That's a base running mistake by Oklahoma Drive. First pitch to Jordan, down low for a ball, 1-0. This is the kind of stuff that has been plaguing Oklahoma Drive, not making smart moves on the base paths, and I'm equal opportunity even with my own child. 1-0 drive, bases loaded, 2 away. Bounces in. Tessa takes 4 steps and doesn't go anywhere else. It's 2-0. So Jordan ahead in the count, 2-0. And Drive needs to cash in on these runs. Now 3-0. And Jordan is way ahead in the count, does not need to help them. A 3-0 pitch coming to Jordan. Foul to the backstop. It's now 3-1. As this season continues for Oklahoma Drive, they've got to get very crisp and know what they're going to do with every ball in play, whether they're on the base paths or in the field. 3-1. Hit on the ground foul, and now it's full at 3-2. Full count pitch. Up high, ball 4. That brings home Tessa. That absolves her of her mental mistake on the base paths. And Coach Shannon is giving her all sorts of business over it. That brings up Natalie. She earned that talking to. Natalie comes up with the bases loaded, 2 away. Izzy at third. Down low for a ball, 1-0. Izzy at third. Tinley at second. Jordan at first. Drive now up 2-0. Looking to tack on more. Call a strike at the knees. It's now 1-1. Swung on and hit in the behind second base. Caught. That ends the inning. Drive pick up 2 runs, but leave the bases loaded. We move to the bottom of the first inning. Oklahoma Drive leads 2-0. This Oklahoma Drive 2K10 softball. We go to the bottom of the first inning. First pitch from Bella in the circle. In for a strike, and we're underway. Bella in the circle. Mia behind the plate. Tessa at first. Jordan at second. Tinley at shortstop. Izzy at third. Popped up and out of play. Count is 0-2. Brecken's in left. Natalie's in center. Elena's in right. That is the defensive starting lineup for Oklahoma Drive in this contest against Oklahoma Arrows 2011. 0-2 pitch. Up high. 1-2. Drive ahead in the contest 2-0. Looking to take Pool C and earn themselves a 6 o'clock bracket play contest in the gold bracket. 1-2 pitch. Just outside. It's 2-2. Drive played strong defense in the first contest against Oklahoma Bombers. Need to do it again here. Swung on, hit in the air. That's going to drop for a hit just over the head of Tinley into left center field. So a leadoff single, not hard hit. But nonetheless, there's a runner aboard to lead off the bottom of the first inning for Oklahoma Arrows. I got pretty fiery in the top of the first inning, and I apologize for that. One of the things Oklahoma Drive needs to work on, that pitch is up and outside, 1-0. And they've had it time and time again. Runners at third, less than 2 out, a ball into the outfield, and they're not tagging on third for whatever reason. 2-0. This time it just happened to be my daughter, and it broke the camel's back. So they've got to be better at that. 2-0. Hit in the air into right field for a hit. That's going to be a single. And now the first 2 runners are aboard for Oklahoma Arrows in this bottom of the first inning. Hard hit single to right side of the infield and between first and second base. First pitch fouled to the backstop. It's 0-1. Next pitch showing butt. Pulls it back. And we throw it into right field. So a ball. They showed butt. Mia tried to throw around the batter and actually threw it into right field. It allowed runners to score and get to third. It's now 2-1. Swung on, hit in the air. That's 1-2. Mia didn't pick up that ball quickly enough, and that bounced about 10 feet from her. It's now 1-2. The Drive needs to wake up defensively real quick. Swung on, hit in the air, but foul. You keep giving these hard-hitting teams enough chances, they're going to hit a ball hard somewhere where we're not. It's now 1-2. Still nobody out. Swung on, hit in the air. Tessa picks it up, but not there fast enough. So that goes down as an infield single. Tessa's got to commit to either getting it in the air or letting it bounce and getting a good throw. Nonetheless, there's runners at first and third. Still nobody out in the bottom of the first inning. That, again, wasn't a hard hit ball. So 2 of the 3 hits have not been hard hit. Down the middle for a strike. Runner advances to second on defensive indifference. It is not a steal. 0-1. Hit on the ground to Izzy. Picks it up. They go to get her. And she's safe. So the bases are now loaded. One run is in. And Oklahoma Drive has put themselves into this situation by not getting outs. Hit on the ground right up the middle for a hit. 2 runs are going to come in to score. It's now 3-1. 3-2, rather. Runners at first and second. And Oklahoma Drive paying the price for not getting outs when they were offered to them. First pitch on the outside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Bella doesn't have the same kind of velocity that Izzy does. She has a mix of speeds and locations. That's 2. And it's now 0-2. But the defense has to work behind her. And so far, they're not working well enough. 0-2 the count. That one almost caught the outside corner, but it missed. It's now 1-2. Hit on a ground foul. Count stays at 1-2. Swung on, hit in the air to right field. That's going to drop, and that drops fair. It gets all the way to the fence. Now Helena's going to have to get it in. She throws it to second, and that ends up being a single. It's now 4-2. Still not a single out in this inning. Oklahoma Drive has gotten themselves into this position. They need to defend their way out of it. First pitch, down the middle for a strike, 0-1. Runner advances to second on defensive indifference. It's not a steal. Nonetheless, runners now at second and third. Drive trailing 4-2. They show bunt on the outside corner. It's now 0-2. First 6 batters have all reached base. Swung on, fouled, barely. Just out of the outreached hand of Mia. It's 0-2 still. Hit on the ground to Bella. Got to get the out at 1. Bella looks her back. Gets the out at first. There's 1 away. Did that guy say there's 2 down? There's only 1 down. Only 1 down. Matter shows bunt. Doesn't connect. It's 0-1. Shows bunt again. Doesn't get it. It gets back behind the backstop. It's 0-2, but a run comes across on the wild pitch. So it's now 5-2 Oklahoma Arrows. Bounced in right in front of Mia. It's 1-2. That pitch just high. Count moves to 2-2. So a 2-2 pitch coming. Swung on, hit in the air, into the right side. It falls foul. Count stays at 2-2. Another 2-2 pitch coming. On the outside corner for strike three, and that's two away. This brings up the ninth batter of the inning. Drive really needs to keep that runner at third from scoring. First pitch on the outside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Drive trailing in this contest by a score of 5-2. They had the bases loaded as well in the top of the first, but left them loaded. That's the difference in this contest right now. Shows bunt. Count moves to 1-1. Swung on, hit on the ground to Bella, who throws it to Tessa for the out. That ends the inning. Oklahoma Arrows score 5 in the bottom of the first inning, and Drive goes into the top of the second down 5-2. This Oklahoma Drive 2K10 softball. Mia comes to the plate here in the top of the second inning, swinging and missing for strike one. It's 0-1. Mia, Bella K, Helena all due up this inning. Next pitch out of the strike zone, it's 1-1. Mia fouls it to the back, and it's 1-2. Up high, 2-2. Oklahoma Drive picked up their first USSSA win of the season in that last game against Oklahoma Bombers, 2011. Need to fight back here. That one hits Mia. That might be the spark that's needed. Brings up Bella K. Bella K comes to the plate looking to move Mia around. First pitch shows bunt. Gets it down. Nice bunt by Bella K. Thrown to first for the out. That's a sacrifice bunt. Mia gets the second. That brings up Helena. Nice job by Bella Kay to drop down that bunt. That pitch was head high. She made it happen. Helena comes to the plate. 1-0. Mia getting a very healthy lead off second base. Got to be careful to not get picked off. 1-0 the count. Swung on and drilled in the left field. Yikes down for a hit. Mia stops. Goes on to score. That's an RBI single for Helena. And it's 5-3, Oklahoma Arrows. So Bella comes to the plate. Looking to keep the momentum going. One away. Helena at first. First pitch up high for a ball. 1-0. Drive needs to be paying good attention on the base paths. Down 5-3. They got a chance to spark a little rally here. 1-0 pitch to Bella coming. Down low. Nice stop by the catcher. Keeps Helena at first. It's 2-0. 2-0 pitch to Bella. On the way. Down low, 3-0. And right now, this Oklahoma Arrows pitcher is laboring a little bit. Bella doesn't need to help him. 3-0 pitch coming. Swung on the ground to short. Gets underneath the shortstop. Helena's going to third. She's got to get there. And she slides in safely. So Bella gets through with a single. Helena and Bella are able to advance to second and third. So with one away, Brecken comes up with Helena at third, Bella at second. First pitch just outside for a ball to Brecken. It's 1-0. Up high, 2-0. Pitch coming to Brecken. Way high, 3-0. They're one pitch away from walking the bases loaded with Tessa on deck. Not sure what that was. Brecken had a half swing, fouled it off to the left side. It's 3-1. So a 3-1 pitch to Brecken coming. She's way ahead in the count. Doesn't need the help. Hit on the ground to third. They throw it to first for the out. Helena comes to score. It's an RBI ground out. It's now 5-4. So Tessa comes to the plate with 2 out and a runner at third. A chance for an RBI here. Down 5-4. Hit on the ground to short. She's going to have to hurry. Ball thrown to first. She grounds out. That's the end of the inning. Drive picks up 2. But we go to the bottom of the second inning. They still trail by a score of 5-4. This is Oklahoma Drive 2K10 softball. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Drive trails Oklahoma Arrows by a score of 5-4. They need to play a strong inning of defense here. First pitch from Bella, just outside for a ball, 1-0. I believe we're at the top of the lineup again. So Drive needs to play stronger defense this inning and keep Arrows from scoring. Hit in the air. Who's got it? Tessa's calling it. She makes the play. One away. Nice job by Tessa to have focus there and not drop that ball. One away. Next pitch, hit in the air in the right field. Just drops foul for a strike. It's 0-1.
Good hustle, girls.
0-1 pitch coming. Hit in the air. Jordan drops it. Jordan had it and dropped it. It was hit her glove and it dropped. That's a reach on error. She had to move backwards, but it hit her square in the glove and she just didn't close it right. So a one-out runner is aboard. Hitting the ground. Tinley makes a stop. That's an infield single. So runners now quickly at first and second with only one away. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the hitter. So Drive needs to start taking advantage of these defensive opportunities. That one was just a deep single. Hit on the ground is Bella, who throws it to third for one. That gets the lead runner. Fielder's choice. Bella to Izzy. That's a nice play. There's two away. Runner still at first and second. The Drive one out away from being able to end this inning. Hit in the air, foul, out of play. 0-1. Drive should have been out of this inning already, but an error has kept this inning alive. Outside, 1-1. Jordan drops the ball, and the batter's able to advance to third. Now going home. So a throw to second that's dropped and goes into the outfield results in a run scored and a runner now at second. Again, this is Oklahoma Drive not paying attention on the base paths. The ball gets in the outfield and the runner just keeps going to third and nobody threw it home. 6-4 now. Hit to Izzy, who throws it to Tessa for the out. That ends the inning. A run scores needlessly. And we go to the top of the third inning. Oklahoma Drive trails 6-4. This is Oklahoma Drive 2K10 softball. Izzy, Tinley, Kinley all due up this inning. Drive trailing by a score of 6-4. Driven in the right center field, but to the center fielder for an out, one away. Hard hit ball, but the center fielder was able to go and get it. It's one down.
Please do not hit on the grass. Put your nets on the edge of the grass and stand on the concrete. No hitting or pitching on the grass. Thank you.
First pitch to Tinley up high for a ball, 1-0. I'm not really sure where there's any grass left. Mostly field turf out here. Somebody found it though. The 1-0. Up high, 2-0. Drilled to the second baseman who drops it. They'll still throw it to first for the out, 2 away. So right now, Drive's going to have to find a little bit of hustle on him as all the hustle plays are going Oklahoma Arrow's way right now. And this Drive team continues to have small instances where this is happening. First pitch to Kinley, fouled out of play. It's 0-1. Still 17 minutes on the clock. But Drive's going to have to really get after it. Bounces in. It's 1-1.
On the way.
Next offering. Drilled in the left field. That's over the head. All the way off the fence. Kinley's around first and has gone her way to second. She's going to have to slide in. She gets there safely. Ball gets away from the... And she's able to advance to third on a throwaway. So it's a double with a advance on air. And Kinley's at third with 2 away. And Jordan at the plate. So a hard hit ball all the way to the fence allows her to get the second. And she's able to advance as the ball got away from the second baseman and into right field foul area. First pitch tipped. And it's 0-1. Kinley at third with 2 away. Drive needs Jordan to drive her in. Inside, 1-1. So a 1-1 count. Popped in the air, but foul. Count goes to 1-2. So Jordan down to count 1-2. Kinley waiting at third. Bounces in. Nice stop by the catcher. Keeps Kinley from trying to advance home. 2-2. Two-two pitch coming to Jordan. Drilled in the right center field. That's going to drop for a hit. Jordan with an RBI single, a clutch hitting. It's now 6-5. So nice job by Jordan to come through on the 1-2 pitch and get a single. It's 6-5. Drive trailing by 1. First pitch to Natalie. Swung on and fouled to the backstop. It's 0-1. So Natalie awaiting an 0-1. Fouls at the backstop. It's 0-2. Natalie's got to get her swing going sooner. By the time she made contact, that ball was on her. Got to be trying to hit it just ahead of her, barreling up. 0-2 pitch coming. Up high. 1-2. Jordan took a couple steps off first. Stopped as soon as that ball was caught. 1-2 pitch coming. Swung on for strike 3. That ends the inning. Drive scores a run. And we go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Still trailing by a score of 6-5. This is Oklahoma Drive 2K10 softball. Move to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Drive trailing Arrows by a score of 6-5. First pitch outside for a ball, 1-0. 11 minutes left on the clock right now. So Drive needs to get moving. And their next at bat will likely be their last. Just outside 2-0. Really important for Drive to hold on. Give themselves a chance to get a few runs on the board in the top of the 4th inning. That pitch in for a strike is 2-1. Should be moving towards the bottom of the lineup here. Hit on the ground to Izzy. Picks it up. Throws it to Tessa. 1 away. Nice job by Izzy. Get a good grip on the ball and make a hard throw to first. 1 away. Shows bunt. Thrown into right field. Stops and gets by Helena. So a bunt is now becoming a big problem. A bunt becomes a Little League inside the park home run as the ball was thrown all the way into right field. Nobody picks up the ball cleanly. Izzy had interference with the runner at third base. It's now 7-5 off a bunt that went 3 feet. First pitch outside for a ball, 1-0. Hit hard up the middle for a hit. Unfortunately, Drive has been exposed defensively in this contest. There's 8 minutes showing on the clock. They've got to be playing with a lot more urgency and a lot more communication. 1 out runner on first. Shows a bunt again. There's an out. That goes down as a sac bunt. Kinley to Bella Kay, who's now at second base. Runner at second now, 2 away. Hit in the air to center field. That's going to have to come in quick. Ball gets in. We got to get the ball. So a single results in a run, and a runner getting all the way to third off of errors and urgency issues. It's 8-5. Got to make good throws. Got to make good catches. Got to go after balls when they get away from us. Seemingly getting away from us in this contest. First pitch followed the backstop. It's 0-1. If it comes across as frustrating on the broadcast, it's just as frustrating here at the ballpark watching that. 0-1. Shows bunt. Nothing doing. 1-1. So in the contest at second base is Bella Kay. Mia's now in right field. Shows bunt again. Gets the bunt down to Bella. Throws it to Bella Kay for the out. That ends the inning. Two-run score in a slightly embarrassing fashion. We go to the top of the fourth inning. Likely the last at bat for Oklahoma Drive. They're trailing 8-5. This Oklahoma Drive 2K10 softball. With 5 minutes left on the clock, this is likely the last at bat for Oklahoma Drive in this contest. Drive can come back and win this. They will be the 1 seed playing out of Pool C, playing at 6 o'clock. If they lose this contest, unless something wonky happens with tiebreakers, they'll be the 2 seed out of Pool C, and they'll be playing at 4:45 here on Field 4 with a second game necessary if they win that one at 8:30 p.m. tonight. So Drive has put themselves in a position where they've got to play some odd-hour games, but they got to come back here. 1-0, 2-0 to Mia. Last at bat, so Oklahoma Drive has to be all in here. First, that pitch foul to the backstop is 2-1. Bounces in, 3-1. Mia needs to find a pitch that is for her to swing at, up in a count, 3-1. Hit on the ground to short. Thrown to first. That's one away. So one away with Bella Kay coming up to the plate. That first pitch up high for ball, 1-0. Another pitch inside, 2-0. So far this inning, the pitcher for Oklahoma Arrows has thrown 2 strikes out of 7 pitches, but has one away. 2-0. Bounces in, 3-0. Drive does not need to help this pitcher right now. They need to be all in because there's 2 minutes left on the clock. 3-0 pitch coming to Bella Kay. On the outside corner for a strike, and it's 3-1. Bella Kay still ahead in the count. Should be getting something she can drive. 3-1. On the inside corner for a strike. Bella Kay needs to not be shying away from that pitch as it's coming towards the inside corner. She's got to be a hitter now. 3-2. Fouled out of play. Count stays at 3-2.
Side early, swing.
Full count pitch. Watches strike 3 go across the knees. There's 2 away. Oklahoma drive down to Elena as the last out. She's got to spark a massive 2-out rally. First pitch. Watches it bounce in. It's 1-0. So Drive's going to get a break in action after this contest, likely to 4:45. Way ahead of it. It's 1-1. One pitch. That hits her. So Elena reaches on a hit by pitch, and Drive gets to the top of the order with 2 away. Time's going to run out here, but it doesn't matter. Drive needs to just finish this and make a big comeback so that they can play defense on the bottom half of the 4th inning. First pitch gets away from the catcher. Elena is able to advance to second. On the pass ball, it's 1-0. Elena at second. Time has officially expired. It's 1-0. Hit on the ground to the first baseman, or to the pitcher, who throws Bella out at first to end the ball game. Oklahoma Drive loses this contest by a score of 8-5. They sabotaged themselves with a lot of poor choices on defense, and they've got to talk about that and get themselves ready for bracket play, which will start this afternoon, most likely at 4:45. We'll let you know on a Facebook page when we are getting started. Again, the final score was Oklahoma Arrows 8, Oklahoma Drive 5. Bella is the losing pitcher in this contest for Oklahoma Drive. The time of the contest was 61 minutes, and the attendance was tens of fans. We'll see everybody later on this afternoon when Drive starts bracket play, likely in the gold bracket, Pool C, Seed 2.